Welcome to Adventures in Greenandgarb Plays Descent into Avernus, episode 19. If you enjoy our roleplay, please take a moment to smite that like button. Extra 2d8 radiant damage, subscribe, or even leave a comment. We read them all. Also, you'll find our Discord and Instagram in the description below, and thank you very much. All right, here we're on to the final finale. Previously, in Avernus, you brought the fight straight to the Archdevil Zariel herself, atop her flying fortress. 4 managed to safely land the Euphoria on the deck of the fortress, and you made your way to the tip top to confront Zariel. After a long journey through Baldur's Gate and a long time in Avernus, finally, the epic struggle began, and you managed to best this immortal devil, the Archdevil of Avernus. Then Sovereignty was presented with a choice to redeem or destroy Zariel, lawful or good. But together, you all decided on redemption. With that, Zariel was saved, and in turn saved Elturel for you, returning it to the realms. Then, what appeared but an army of all the friends you made along the way, ready to take down the demonic hordes threatening the multiverse. Sovereignty charged forward, focused on defeating the demon lord Baphomet, the general of the invading horde, who, according to Zariel, should you manage to take down, might end this fight, the blood war, once and for all. And with that, we're reaching the ultimate conclusion as the Sideshow Slashers take the stage.
A single tear.
Let's do this.
Right, so the rest of you, except for Sovereignty, who charged forward, the rest of you are on top of Zariel's flying fortress. 4 has gotten the Euphoria back up and running. If you want to charge through the demon hordes and not die, probably the Euphoria would be a good choice. And as you look over, you see Sovereignty charging forward, twinkling lights behind her in her transformed state. And below you, all the armies have clashed. All the various powers on your side join the weakening ranks of the Devil Legions and slice decisively into the gigantic swarm of demons. First, you have your metallic dragons fly by, breath weapons alight, scorching huge swaths of demons. The archmages, including Silvira, levitating above, crash down giant meteors and elemental storms, destroying countless demons with incredible magical might. Mad Maggie's war machine functions as tanks, crushing through the front lines, unleashing their huge cannons, and the rest of the armies, the humans, angels, elementals alike, go face to face with the demon hordes, overwhelming them with superior firepower, weaponry, and, of course, bravado. They quickly carve a path, giving you an opening to attack the demon lord Baphomet directly, should you decide to go that way.
Let's go get him.
Sounds good to me. Sovereignty, we're right behind you.
Get in.
Shotgun.
I pop in. Is this the time that we would want to activate any pre-combats?
Not quite. You'd have to get there first.
Not quite. Okay, excellent. Let's go.
Yes, I'm gonna hop into the shotgun seat next to 4. Oh no, and I look at 4's girlfriend and I say, oh no, I took your seat, didn't I?
She looks over. There's 2 shotgun seats. Please.
And sits down and buckles in.
Real buckles. It's plush.
I'm ready.
Okay. Anatoly goes in. Judgment. Fenris.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have to ride on top.
Okay, so Judgment gets on top with his demon, his undead hordes on top of the Euphoria. Has to not walk inside. And yeah, Fenris.
Sound on this feeling.
I have an idea. Is there a way I can ride on top of Tormentor with Judgment?
Of course, yeah, there's plenty of room.
I'll ride up on top.
Okay, so you hear the clang, clang, clang of Fenris, and then many skittering feet of undead.
Is it raining?
And the door of the euphoria is still open, and you hear a knock.
Who's there?
And you see Gary. You see Gary poke his head in. He says, "Hey, so Gary here."
Hi, Gary.
Gary, you are looking fabulous.
I was gonna say that, but he took it from me. Hi, Gary.
He bows.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. It's all the squats and crunches. And I have to say, as an honorary member of the most prestigious troupe, the Sideshow Slashers, I would gracious and humbly ask to join you in the battle of defending my home, Avernus, against the demon scum.
I thought you told us you were Angel.
Ask. Come sit up here. It's fine. And I kind of push Thor's girlfriend to the side.
Okay.
Fine. This seat is empty. It's empty.
So 26 does not move because she's buckled in.
I just.
And she looks at you, turns her head, and looks forward. And Gary walks in, and as he does, he picks his feet up a little bit. Oh, that singes. I'm not sitting down.
It's fine. You know, this is the seats are
You can
not
sit
even
in Destin's lap
They're
if you
not-
want to, Gary.
Yeah, that's true. Then you wouldn't touch the celestial radiance. I'm just trying to be a nice, host.
Okay.
Right here, Gary.
Anatoly, I'm already accounted for. I'm sorry, Des. To battle!
The battle!
To battle.
Okay. 4?
The gas. It is mashed.
Okay, so the back opening closes shut, and then you hear the whir of the flying euphoria begin to charge up. It levitates off the ground and shoots off at a really fast speed. You're like, "Argh." It's not that fast, but it's pretty fast. It goes flying over the battlefield, and most of the demon hordes are distracted. Any artillery they might have, some flies your way, but generally misses at the speed you're moving. And yeah, you charge forward. I need, why don't, who's up front? 4, and also Judgment and Fenris, give me a perception check, please.
Perception.
$20, not natural.
Okay.
22.
22.
Yeah, 22 as well.
22. 4 is going to be most important to you, but as you begin to approach what looks to be all the way at the edge, like the very front, and remember, there's a portal open. That's where the demons are coming out of in infinite hordes. What was probably the encampment where the demon lord Baphomet was, has already taken in response to the overwhelming force that's going against them. And you see a particular demon begin to somehow consume, like grab and consume other demons next to him. More and more and more. And as fast as you go, it's not enough, where he begins growing in a gigantic size. A writhing mass of sort of abyssal tentacles begin to pour out of this creature. And it's not looking
I don't
good.
like that. That's all I had to say, that I don't like that. He's scary.
4,
Is he blocking the entrance?
he is. Yes, he's blocking the entrance.
I think we need to remove that obstacle before we can continue. Shall I put us down?
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
What happened to our bikes? Are they like flying celestial bikes now, or do we not have them anymore?
Oh, you no longer have the bikes. They were no longer in the cockpit.
Okay.
Or in the
Sure.
cargo area.
Bullshit.
Okay, 4. Well, if that's what you want to do, because you rolled such high perception, I need you to give me a dex saving throw right now. As this growing mass of demons opens its giant maw, and a glowing beam of energy from its mouth shoots directly at you, at the Euphoria.
You can do it for pedal the metal.
If I'm flying within 10 feet, he gets a +5.
It's close enough, unless anybody else wants to do anything.
And I'll give him guidance.
That's not good. Anatoly.
Okay, 23 total.
23 total. Anyone else have reactions they'd like to do?
I mean, is he
Sorry,
casting
25, because I forgot to add that D4 for the guidance.
25. Okay. You managed to. Hold on. I gotta make a roll here.
Explode.
No, you managed to. You're controlling it, and you pulled it aside since you saw it already growing and begin to fire. Unfortunately, the shot hits your left engine, causing the. You suddenly start to spin out of control. Everyone needs to give me a dexterity saving throw now.
What about the people on the outside?
Everyone.
They're doomed.
Including your undead horde.
Oh!
So it hits, and you hear the engine blow, and fire catches on that turbine there. And the other one barely keeps under control, but you begin spiraling downwards.
I critted it. Can you crit
Okay.
it?
I critted it too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, those inside with the seatbelt are an advantage. I failed to mention that. If you're outside, you do not have.
If I go and
24 for deaths.
Okay.
But you're not going to get better than that.
21.
Okay, 21. Outside, Fenrir's judgment your undead hordes as well. See if they all fall off or not.
Heard that.
Crit, but I got 28.
All right.
23.
Mambo got an 18.
Okay, Mambo's fine.
The Undead Horde got a 14. I got an 11.
Oh, you can fly though, so you're fine. Judgment, you do get scooped off. Suddenly, it begins to veer out of control. It's almost, it's coming down. It's hard. It's not really a vehicle that can function on one engine, and you get shoved off. And you see some of the undead horde begin to fall off on top of the Euphoria. You're unceremoniously sacked, but you can fly, so you're fine. You're a little bit above. And with that roll, you successfully, let me look here. You successfully crash land, so it lands basically in front of the giant creature here. You do crash land, and no one takes any damage, though. You manage to get in there. It cuts through the stone and the dirt and creaks to a halt.
Another happy landing.
I am getting good at crash landings.
Please wait until the seatbelt sign turns off before moving about the cabin. Thank you. This is Captain Des.
Ding!
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom down there and make sure everybody's okay.
Okay. All right. It's time to zoom down. Judgment?
Yeah, I don't want to be like just a flying target in front of the thing that shot a beam at us, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go down as well.
Okay, you all get down, and the smoke comes out of the not really wreckage, more or less. 4 managed to salvage it. It's a very good roll, but it is sort of at the moment incapacitated, especially with one engine out. So, and there is smoke filling the main cabin.
Gary, are you okay?
Gary was standing up the whole time. He's like, "I'm fine," and he bursts open the door and walks out.
I will follow Gary.
All right.
I checked to make sure that 26 didn't get thrown about.
Oh, okay. 26 looks fine. She
Okay.
looks up at you and nods.
I motion for us to leave as well.
Okay, seatbelts off. Shh.
As I'm walking out, I would like to activate my Eldritch Claw tattoo as a bonus action.
Okay. Anybody else? Yeah, if you have like a quick bonus action or something you want to prepare for battle, you're welcome to.
I'll shift if I haven't. I've kind of lost track of if I'm shifted at this point or not. But if I'm not,
It's important we'll assume you're shifted, and you lost a couple undead judgment, but not enough to change the size of your horde. A couple splatters of bones and guts here and there next to you, but otherwise fine. Fenris managed to dig in with her claws right through the euphoria, but jumped off and is in good shape. Sovereignty lands, and you're all together.
I'd like to so as I'm kind of unbuckling myself, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis. So you'll see a sheet of frost, boom, on my armor and then disappear. So
Okay.
I'm going to give that to myself.
Judgment?
No, I have no pre-battle actions.
Sovereignty?
I would like to take a potion of growth.
Okay. Ready, looking up at this giant creature, this writhing mass of tentacles. You glug it down and become the largest, most angelic sovereignty there ever was.
I have an extra if anyone wants it, and also, Jess, you look really cool. Get it because of the cold.
I did get it. That was really good. You know, we should create like an opening act for the Sideshow Slashers, and it should just like be you on stage, like a single spotlight, telling some like knock jokes. Would be really funny.
Inspiration, sovereignty, and death for that. 4, you exit. I'm not going to give you a chance to do anything right now because instead you hear the sound of something mechanical behind you, something familiar.
I turn and look.
Okay. The smoke started to clear, and behind you is a most familiar face, standing next to some strange magical contraption. So, Mom. Yes, is in fact Dr. Cosmia. You remember her face from the day she saved you, right? When the demons attacked your home. And the rest of you look at this mechanical contraption and can't make heads or tails of it, but for you kind of have an idea of what this is about. Dr. Cosmia waves to you four and says, "My Tato!" And 26, you made it safe if you did.
Thor, introduce us to your mom.
Yes. Doctor, these are the Sideshow Slashers. These are my traveling companions. And yeah, they're a little weird, but they're good people. Sort of.
So you're all your friends they are. Thor, I'm so proud of you.
Oh?
You've become such a strong robot. Such a strong construct. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got my genres mixed up. Strong construct. But there's not much time. I managed to break free from the demons. Well, your other friends attacked, and I brought you a wee little gift, loves.
I like it. Can I attach this? I hold up my gun.
Well, it has its own gun, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. I call it the Large Spud Mark II.
How cute.
Potato for the little tater tots.
I walk up to it and kind of put my hand on.
Okay, so you put your hand on it, and it seems to glow. You put your hand on it, and what looks like a cockpit opens up, but it has 2 seats.
26. Would you join me, please?
26, like what's that thing when you prance? Not prance, but like you
Yep.
skip. Yeah, she skips over to you, holds your hand, looks up at you, and smiles brightly. She says, "I think we were born for this."
I'm sure it was born for us, actually, but all the same.
Now, that's not true, for. Credit goes to my nephew Basil. He's an armorer, and a right good one he is.
I don't believe I ever met him.
We'll thank him next time. Now,
Okay.
jump in there, 4 and 26, and you lot. She looks at you. She looks at everybody else. Go in and tell that demon to feck off and turn his ass sideways. You hear?
Tell him. Hey, also, your nephew Basil, does he want to join the Sideshow Slashers? Can he like sing Can he tap dance? Does he have any like special skills at the bottom of his resume? We're always looking for new additions.
Love, I don't think it's the time for that. And you hear, you look at like this giant demon who's pointing its huge maw at you, and you begin to see it start charging up.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, not the time, not the place. Okay.
All right, good luck. See you next time. And she shoots off in some rocket boots towards cover.
Oh, that's so cool.
All right, for sending you the stats for this.
Okie dokie.
And then, without much time to spare, you all turn, look up to see what you're up against.
Oh gosh.
Forza Mama's boy.
Whatever, his mom's cool.
Hey, my mom's cool. Shush.
Yeah. What's your mom?
And that is incorrect. He is a mother's teacher.
Is a mother's dater.
You're right.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm ready to be frightened.
Here we go. All right. The giant demon defending. This. Oh,
Yikes.
okay.
Yeah, no, not a fan.
So, sadly, I don't know why it's white over here, but okay. Here's what you're up against at the finale. Here's your whole squad, of course. You have many little dretches around here against you, all these little demon dretches, and the giant demon who fired the beam at the Euphoria is here to be taken down. You'll notice I have some spots here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They correspond to different parts of the body where you can attack. 4 hands, the chest, or the face/head.
How tall is the demon?
At this point, probably like 200 feet or so.
Wow.
Big guy.
Oh.
So like the size of Colossus Titan.
Something like that.
We went into a kaiju battle without a kaiju.
Okay, so and the rest of you will have to roll initiative.
Yikes.
Oh! Every time!
That's not great.
Every time!
Any questions on the large spud?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
I got 20 for my initiative.
Okay, Fenner's 20. I'll just go up and down here. Des.
Oh gosh, 13.
Okay, Anatoly.
7.
7. Sovereignty.
Thunder.
5.
5. Judgment.
I got a 12, and Mambo has a 7.
Okay.
Holy crap.
4.
24.
24.
Sorry, I have a quick question. Is Lulu still with us?
Lulu is not. Lulu left with.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
But,
right.
but
Yeah.
Gary is with you, though.
Yeah, this seems like an appropriately inappropriate time to ask Gary if, hey, bud, I'm glad that your situation's better, not in the shield, but also, how does my shield work now?
He looks at you. Persuasion? No. He winks, snaps his fingers. Got it, kid. And all the powers are still there.
Incredible.
All right. Here comes initiative. First is going to be 4 in the large spud. And then we have Fenris. Then we have the head, Fenris and Rhea. Then we have the head of the giant beast, the giant demon. Then Des, Judgment, the 4 hands of the giant demon, Mambo, Anatoly, and Sovereignty. Okay, and
I haven't called him Mom Bro the whole time.
Bro, and the giant demon is blocking the portal. And should this beam go off against your army, it might be devastating. So, 4, take it away.
I raised my left arm. Oh. the mech's left arm. Energy beam strike.
Energy beam strike. Okay.
And I wipe out the horde in front of us.
What's the what's the range on it?
60 feet.
60 feet.
I can't even tell if there's a grid there.
If you
Really
you
big.
can't tell. Sorry, there's only so much I can.
Oh, I can see it actually. I just couldn't see it real clearly.
If you move in a little bit, you can hit 60. You can hit all the hordes here. It's a cone. It's cone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Why
the
not move
hordes
forward a
here,
step or whatever?
and 3 parts of the demon.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll make that 1 step forward or whatever.
Okay. So you hear this mechanized contraption take some steps forward, and its left arm charges as you hear 4 and 26 yell something about energy, and it charges up, it shakes, and then you aim it from left to right, and it's just a beam of light of sort of force light energy. Nothing happens for a moment, and then suddenly there's explosions that follow the beam all the way through. Roll me some damage.
Oh, this is gonna take a second. That's a lot of dice.
Okay.
Actually, DC saves, by the way.
Oh, right. DC 19, I think?
19. Yeah.
There
19
were
dex.
all the stretches, which failed. Fenris, you're on deck. So, the stat block on this is just the equivalent of basically Polymorph Dragon, so.
Also,
It's just the sound of dice roll.
This is now an ASMR channel.
Kyle, check your chat. I have a question for you.
In the meantime, as you all engage, you hear the sound, the fierce sound of battle continue behind you from the armies that have come together for you, and the demons as well.
101.
101 damage, okay?
Wow, that's awesome.
All right, so the explosions, okay, well, what's the cone? 60 foot, so 2, 3, 3. Okay. All right, well, I guess all these stretches are now no longer there.
Woohoo!
Let's
Hey.
go!
And they explode. And as the energy dissipates, all the dredges have been blown into different chunky kibbles.
How much did what did I hit on the boss?
What'd you hit on the boss? Basically all 3, 2 hands and the main body, if you will.
Okay. Did they take full damage as well?
Maybe.
No.
You see explosion, and the demon roars and aims, looks at you. Anything else for?
I assume I have some sort of intercom-y thing.
Sure.
The way is open. Charge. And I'm run forward.
Okay, when you the rest of your movement,
Yeah, except for I can do flying.
you've already moved like 5, so you can do like 35 more flying.
Yep. I'm gonna fly up and be kind of hovering in front of it.
Okay, so you can basically get there. If you want to attack any of the upper limbs, you will need to be able to fly or climb. So if you're okay with flying up there, so doing that. Fenris.
Okay. I think I'm going to kind of center myself in there a little bit. Because I'm gonna cast I'm gonna use the Dust Crusher to cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
It's 5 foot wide and 60 feet long. Can I make it from there?
You'd
If
have
I
to
want
you'd have to run as far up as you could forward. I mean, you could hit probably a chunk of this giant demon.
Okay, I want to hit the center. Center or head, guys? What do you think?
Well, I don't think you
Go
can
for the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go for the head. That's what I would do. But...
And I hit the head with sunbeam, considering that it's because you said we had to climb or fly.
If the head is down, well, he was charging up his beam, so yes, I think you could.
Okay. And can I do that from like the middle of this rock bridge that we're on, kind of?
You'd have to get there's a gap here, so you'd have to run. You kind of where 4 is would be your best bet.
Got it. Okay.
As far as range. Oh wait, no, Sunbeam has like a 120-foot range or something.
5 foot wide, 60 feet long is
Well,
what
you have to get pretty much right up to it and like
Okay.
aim the hammer up.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump across to the other side where 4 is.
Okay, so you get on all fours, jump over pretty easily because of your ring. So okay, jump over, land, and get your hammer
cast.
out. Okay, so Fenris looks up, charges her hammer, and shoots off a sunbeam.
It's a Constitution save.
Okay. That's a certain fail.
Ooh, fantastic. So they take 68 radiant, which I got, even though I'm running low on D8s, because I can't find half of my dice.
Okay.
25.
All right, so you fired up.
Blinded.
It shoots right through his head and shoots up his ray of light. And all that happens is you see tentacles and masses of demons sort of spill out and fall onto the floor, heavily damaging him. And just a gaping wound there that doesn't seem to close.
And it's blinded, too.
Oh!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Whoa, okay.
Continuous as
No.
long as my concentration isn't broken, I think.
Okay. All right, that's awesome. All right, Rhea will run forward, and she is going to cast. What's the range on this? Yes, cast Bless on Fenris, Sovereignty, Anatoly, and you 4.
Okay.
Like a plus D4, right?
Yeah, plus 1d4.
2 damage?
Two hits.
Okay, hit.
And
Okay.
saving,
What's up, Judgment?
and saving throws.
And saving throws is really important. And Rhea says, "For El Terrell!" And that's the turn. So now, the head finishes charging up. Its beam, its maw opens into light.
Yikes.
I need, it shoots a swath. This beam continuously charges in it. It hits the ground, and as it does, rock and everything explodes, and it weaves it around. For this, I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw. Blindness.
What?
So we get to have the bless to that, right?
If you're blessed.
Yeah, you get that blessed with.
And +5 because I'm still close to you.
But not, she's not close enough, Cemetery, not close enough to Fenris or the Spud.
One through one.
Was it a dex saving?
Dex.
It's a 17.
Okay,
22.
okay,
That's an 18.
okay.
Is that enough? Because if not, I'm going to expel one of my luck points.
Okay, Sovereignty, I'll let you know in a second.
20.
20. Who am I missing? Judgment?
I have an 18.
You have an 18. Oh wait, this is number of targets. It's just gonna hit all of you. No NPCs in this case. It's a limited number of targets. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, sorry, I should have clarified. So it's not everybody. It sweeps around, and there's a maximum of 6. So sorry, yeah, 6, 7, 6, 6. Okay, you all made it. DC was 17, so even you made it. Judgment. So if you made it, unless you have uncanny dodge, you take half damage. Otherwise, you take full damage. This beam is so huge, it's almost impossible to avoid completely.
What kind of damage is it?
It is force damage.
Oh,
Yikes.
oh.
Okay. So you all made the save. You take 42 points of force damage.
If we're resistant, that's halved again, right?
That's halved again, so you take 21 points of force damage. As this beam of just pure energy rushes about, cutting through, and even if you try to move out, the pure energy, those who made the save, you can get out of the way, but the pure energy coming from it pushes you away and hits you structurally.
Wow.
Okay.
David, sorry, DM. Question: It's not a No, it's not a melee attack. It's a spell, right?
It's neither.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
Okay, but there will be melee attacks coming soon. Des, you're up, and Judgment, you're on deck.
Great. Okay, so first, what I'm gonna do is, yep. So I'm gonna do my bonus action first. I'm going to cast Shielding Aura on myself as my bonus action. So now I'm resistant to all damage until my next turn. Great. Okay, great. Okay, that's my bonus action. Excuse me. So for my action, I'm going to cast Wall of Light to the group it's 60 feet long. I'm going to do it kind of up and down. The left, so I guess I could just annotate it. Excuse me, sorry. Basically here, oh, it's orange. I don't know if you can really see that.
I can see it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast...
Light shoots up and almost like a protective barrier from all the demons coming from that side.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
That's the plan. So, each creature in its area must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so just the one here, basically?
Oh, yeah, because it has a 10-foot...
Well, you can do it here and hit 3, basically. If you want to... I see what you're saying. We can just move it over to the left.
Oh, yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah, and this will also stop probably reinforcements as well.
Yeah, you're totally right. That is what Death's meant to do.
Okay. All right, 1 made it, 2 did not.
Oh, sorry, I was not. I need D8s. You have another one? I need 1. Great. The one that failed is blinded.
Okay. So it was a missing. Okay.
So total is 24 points of radiant damage. So half of that would be 12.
Okay, these two, as soon as the wall of light goes up, just erupt in radiant damage, and the wall stays up, defending your left flank. And the other demons go hiss and back from it.
Great. And I think that's all I'm gonna do.
All right.
I believe. Yes, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And that'll stay up there, hopefully forever.
Judgment and your hordes.
All right. The hordes can't get into anything because there's lava everywhere.
But they could climb up the giant demon if you wanted them to.
Yes.
That's tempting. First things first, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a large AoE. Can I hit more than one of its spots at the same time, multiplying my damage?
Yes, of course.
All right, then. Centered on its torso, I'm casting a Circle of Death with a 60-foot radius sphere.
60-foot radius sphere. You can probably hit...
That's 120-foot diameter.
Oh, 100-foot diameter. Everything.
Yeah, radius.
Yeah. Radius. You can hit the whole... You can encompass the whole creature. Do you want to cast it?
I sure do.
Okay.
Judgment, does that spell stay up just out of curiosity or no?
No.
Okay, thank you.
That is amazing. Yeah, every single part has its own individual value. So these ones here have been wounded already by 4. You can see there's the energy is sort of singed its arms, and it's just really riding massive demons.
Needs to make a Constitution save.
Okay. All right. That's a 15, so that doesn't make your save, right?
It does not.
Okay, yeah, so full damage. Okay. Judgment without hesitation begins to summon up a sphere of negative energy that encompasses almost, it's a black sphere, encompasses the whole creature for a moment and shatters
All right,
necrotic
so
energy.
I rolled 33 damage.
Okay, so that'll be to every part.
Yes, 6 locations.
Yeah. Those
Oh,
are-
so I did 100 and some damage to 3 locations then separately.
yeah, you did.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
as you see, the front 2 arms, the bottom 2 arms here, have been wounded and slashed, and you see hordes of demons that compose this creature are just kind of like falling out, like almost like fluid. All right. Judgment.
And then my bonus action is to order my horde to climb the mountain and eat it.
What's their movement?
Skeleton movement. I don't know. I don't actually have that written down.
30 roughly, probably. So they can get to, so essentially they'll rush forward and there's a bit of a chasm here, climb down, climb up, and next turn they can reach the creature.
Nice. Getting close.
Okay. Okay. That leaves us to the 4 hands. So you see
No.
all the 4 hands come down to stomp on you guys.
Watch us like bugs.
Okay. First, Fenris is going to take 1 hand, and 4. You're the other.
That's swiping at me in the air then?
No, it's whatever it can do with its hand. Either going to try to crush you, or whatever it can do to try to get you.
Okay.
4, you take full damage, and Fenris, you take half. And it's a bludgeoning attack, so you only take a quarter damage.
Okay, cool.
I only take half then.
You only oh, that's right. Yeah, you take half as well, 4, because you have the spud has resistances. Okay.
Was it just a save for that or something?
No, it goes against your AC.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The total is 98 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 49.
For me or for 4?
That's a total. 98 would be for 4, so he would take
49.
49. You take half of that, which would be 24 roughly.
Yeah, 24 because it rounds down. I think.
Okay.
And then I take a 4th of that.
Yes.
Oh, 24 is what your 4th is.
Yeah.
24 is my 4th. Okay,
Yep.
got it.
You're good to go. As your arm crushes you, and it comes down on you, Fenris, and you can barely keep it up, and then it retracts after it's sort of done crunching you. Forward it goes to grab your mech, and it crunches a little bit, and you manage to boost out of the way, if you will. Next 2 targets, your other 2 hands.
This has activated my bloodlust, by the way. So next
Okay.
turn, I'm going to attack the closest thing to me.
No problem. Anatoly
Okay.
and Sovereignty.
Okay.
All right.
Sovereignty, watch out!
All right. You see 2 hands coming towards you in the back there. Anatoly slowly, and you just dodge out of the way, and it crushes you. You go between its 2 fingers. Well, its 2 like middle fingers here, and it misses you.
Cat-like agility.
Nice.
It just rocks and other debris are strewn about, but you do dodge between the 2 fingers. Sovereignty. That is a hit. It's 31.
What kind?
Your resistance to bludgeoning.
No, just force.
Okay. It's gonna hurt.
Sovereignty, I told you to watch out.
When you said that, I looked over at you because you were yelling.
Just 2 tens. And 17. That's 84 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yikes.
Sovereignty! Can I
Alright,
yell
hand-
after?
Smushes.
Sovereignty, throw me that potion!
Can I do that?
On your turn?
Ugh, is that an action? You're not getting it if it's an action.
No. Okay, dude. If you want to use a reaction, I'll let you do it right now if you want to use a reaction.
Sure.
Okay, as his fist comes down to crush you, somebody throws Anatoly a potion. He goes, "Ah!" Just
And you're
push flat.
asking for her a favor? That's really rude, Anatoly.
Like a pancake from Anatoly's distraction. And I assume you're okay?
Yeah. Ish.
All right. It crushes you, and the angelic strength is the only thing that keeps you from being crushed, your bones and your body to be crushed completely as this giant megaton hand kicks back up. And that's all 4 hands. So, Mambo or Anatoly. I assume Anatoly has higher deck, so we'll go with Anatoly here.
Okay. I'm still right next to Sovereignty, right?
Yes.
And she is large size, right?
Yes.
I am going to use my bonus action to drink the potion.
Okay.
Grow to large size.
Okay.
I'm going to grab Sovereignty's arm, and then I'm going to cast Dimension Door and teleport on top of the head with both of us.
Oh! Big play!
Giant sovereignty.
Oh my god, the best use of Dimension Door ever in D&D history.
And then I'm going to use my item interaction to regain a spell slot.
Okay, so touches you and they're gone immediately and they reappear on top of giant demon's head, which is just the body is composed. You're like standing on demon creatures, all but sort of been compacted into a giant mass. Okay, so you can go for the head, which is weaker.
Amazing.
Can you pull us up there, or is it off?
Oh yeah. So my bad. Zoop,
You gotta make them bigger,
zoop.
right?
Sure. And they both drink, and they're both just stampeding on top of the giant demons.
What does the growing to large size do? What does it bolster?
I think you do an extra D6 of damage.
An extra D4. I'll message you.
Okay.
Sweet, thanks.
All right, and now you are probably away from its hands. Is that your turn, Anatoly?
That is my turn. That is my action, bonus action, and item interaction.
Well done. Mombro, you're up.
If it tried to like touch them, wouldn't it just impale itself on its own spikes?
Probably, yeah.
That's funny.
I don't think Mambo wants to plink at the gigantic thing with his gun.
Okay.
So he's going to start taking out some of the little demons on the right.
Okay. You got.
So starting with the closest one.
All right, the one here. And the whips out his gun.
22 to hit.
Hit.
For 12 damage.
Okay. It's dead. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Close enough. It shoots him with enough force that he gets pushed back into the lava and then
He
dies.
was wounded enough that he didn't care to live anymore.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
I mean, Mambo is the finisher man, so.
All right. Well, he has 2 more attacks. Second attack. 21
Hit.
for 17 damage.
Okay, that's the kill. So he's
Go,
just
Mambo, go!
Let's go, Mambo!
with precision, aims, killing demon after demon.
All right. His last attack is a 17.
That's a hit as well on the dredges.
The damage is only 10.
Oh. Sadly, the dredge gets shot through the heart. But
And you're to blame, Mambo.
It's not enough. So he Wait, can he breathe? I don't know. Does a thing where you shoot the smoke out after the gun. And anything else on Mambo? Movement?
No, he's fine where he is.
Okay. Sovereignty, you're up, and you are on top of the giant demon's head.
I think I get a little whoop from Dimension Door, and then I would like to try and hit this head.
I love noises.
All right. Given where you're at, I'm going to give you advantage.
Ooh, okay. I'll take it. That's a 6. The first one's a 16 plus 13 to hit, so 29.
That's a hit. And you really have no problem hitting because there's not much this creature can do. Just, try to shake off a little bit, but you can.
Should I take the advantage to try and crit? I'm doing it. No, okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. Great. So, I'm gonna roll on a beautiful online calculator so that this doesn't take 7 years. I would like to use Divine Smite with that as well as a 2nd level spell.
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna add 3 extra 3d8 radiant.
After quickly recovering from the Dimension Door and suddenly you're in a different place, you assess your situation, have your Sword of Zariel out, and imbue it with all the radiant power you have, and just thrust down the creature's head.
So that's 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then 3d10 plus 4d8. 33 radiant damage.
Okay. And that erupts in its head, and the rest of you who are further out just see a radiant explosion off the top of this demon's crown. Okay.
Yes. And then as a bonus action, because I can, I'm going to intensify the holy light from the sword up to a 15-foot radius so that any fiends have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Whoa. All right. So that's going to help you in a way you're not expecting. So the light from the sword blinds this creature effectively. So that'll help in your next beam attack. So anything else?
Also, evil creatures have to make a con saving throw when they're hit by it, or be blinded. And yes, I'd like to take my second attack.
Okay. It makes your spell DC, so it's not
Okay.
blind.
It's 18 now, just so far.
Okay, it was a 22.
Okay, that's a 22 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
Cool. Back to the calculator. Guys, this is so fast for me.
That's
this is
awesome.
probably really good audio.
Yeah, and then I think those calculators they just give you a random average, right, or whatever, or a random total.
Yeah. So that's 11 more slashing, and then 10, 8. Roll. And then that's 19, 26 radiant damage.
Okay. The creature screams as you are lodging your sword straight in its brain case. So, other things?
Oh, I forgot my extra d4s from growth. Let me roll those real quick.
Hit it.
1, 3 more slashing damage.
All right. Added. Anything else, Sovereignty?
That's it.
All right. These dretches here on the left begin to move forward, but unable to pass this wall of radiant light.
Yep. No, they cannot. Well, I mean, they're going to take damage.
Doesn't seem like they have.
They can.
Doesn't seem like they're going to try to do that. So they're just standing back.
Oh, cool.
However, are going to jump from rock to rock here on the lava
The floor is lava.
and move forward. Whoopsies. Towards the back group here. In addition, it's not until the beginning. Okay, that's all that's happening there, and they do not attack. All right, back to the top. 4, you're up.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I haste myself and then still do my move and my extra attack? Robot.
So when it comes to that kind of stuff, no, because you have like built-in, you have like a multi-attack. That's all you can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to check before I bother wasting actions. Okay, I am going to fly up another 40 feet.
Okay, what would you like to? You can either at that point hit the chest or two of the bottom arms that have been hurt most.
With my AoE, you mean?
You can't. It's as a cooldown.
Oh, does it? Doesn't say that anywhere on here.
You say recharge or anything like that.
Nope.
Recharge 1. You sure it doesn't say that?
Doesn't say it on. Oh wait, I see it. It's up in the top. I missed it there. Okay.
Every other turn.
Next action. So I'm going to go up to the chest
Okay.
and start hacking and slashing.
All right. So you go up to the chest. You fly up to the chest with these magical boosters, and you have this saw arm, and you slash down into the chest, flying forward.
There.
rip and tear. All right.
Alrighty.
Roll the hit. You should have a multi-attack just like a dragon. So
Oh. The first one is 33.
okay, hit.
Oh wait, I gotta roll my to hit first. Roll on damage. Okay. What's the plus on this?
And Fenris, you're on deck.
So 21 on the first attack. It's
To
to
hit?
hit.
Yes.
Okay. Roll my 2 hits. Yeah. 21 again.
Also a hit.
And a lot higher. So
Okay.
first attack hits for 33.
All right.
Second attack hits for 29. And the third attack hits for 33.
33. You take this chainsaw arm and just cut into, and you can just keep moving forward and cutting through its chest cavity, and it bleeds. It bleeds demons. And
2.
okay, and then after that, you sort of get back in position, flying in the air, and wipe off your saw blade, or it wipes itself off with the motion, and demon guns fly everywhere. Okay, anything else for?
I cannot cast stuff from in here, can I?
Correct, you cannot.
Okay, then yeah, I'm good.
You're essentially polymorph. So, okay, Fenris.
Okay, I have a question. So in the description for Sunbeam, it says that it can be continuous.
Oh yeah. You can use your action to do it again.
So I guess I'll just do that. Like I might as
Sure.
well stay there and hit it. I just have to roll the damage again, right?
Correct. Yeah. And at this, so Fenris, if you decide you want to climb up this giant beast, you can probably aim it at multiple targets.
Okay, let's do that because I have my engagement ring on, so it lets me jump. Right? How high
Okay,
does
so you with your lichen strength and claws, you jump up, grab a hold of some of the tentacles, and you climb up this beast as all the faces of all the demons are around you, and you just ignore and run up. And you can basically move at full speed. You can get up to basically the chest area, and you can fire at any really 2 targets you want, including the chest.
can I take out the chest and the head?
Yeah, you can fire through both, sure.
Let's try to do that. So just give me a second to roll the d8s and count them.
Okay. 1 up,
And
3.
it's
Is that gonna hit us though?
I don't think so. It's a pretty small beam.
yeah, it's only 5 feet wide,
Given the
Okay.
size of the beast, this giant demon, I doubt it would.
and it's Constitution save.
Okay.
Maybe Fenris wants to hit Anatoly.
Ah.
Just a little bit.
Fenris, Fenris, I'm gonna need you to give me an acrobatics check though, for climbing and shooting while engaged with this monster.
That I can do. Could I do?
No.
Is it athletics or?
Athletics, I'm meant to say. Yeah, sorry. Either or, but in your case, of course, athletics.
Okay. Athletics.
Because you're holding on with your strength, not your finesse.
Uh, 20.
20, you make it. So you managed to, despite the maneuvering this beast and the weirdness of its body, you managed to hold on. Basically just holding on to a demon's head as your anchor.
Damage for Sunbeam is 28.
28. Okay.
If they fail
Alright.
if it fails the Constitution save.
It did.
And it's blinded again.
Okay.
Fenris
You
with
shoot a
the
sunbeam straight through, like another huge gauging hole through this giant demon. Anything else, Fenris?
Ah, that's it.
Okay. Rhea will jump across the chasm and begin attacking with her longsword at the base. So, chopping through some writhing tentacles heroically. Okay. Now the head. I need everybody again to give me a dexterity saving throw, but at advantage because the creature's blinded. So as it tries to shoot its... Yep. Better?
Question: if we're inside of it,
Oh, okay.
it's like
So because the creature's
or we're
blinded...
literally like in its chest.
Because the creature is blinded, yes, it was still going to try to attack you. Like, imagine you're like a gnat or like a fly's on you. You know where it is. Because it's blinded, it might hurt itself. So I need everybody still to give me a dex
Dex at advantage. Cool.
at advantage.
And then I'll do a Constitution saving throw because I have my concentration spell up.
Yes.
If I get hit,
If you get hit, yes.
yeah.
$22.
22.
Des 22 as well.
Yeah, you both made it. Fenris,
21.
21. Judgment,
11.
11. Sovereignty,
8.
8. 4.
18.
18.
Rinty, use your inspiration.
That's
So-
probably a really good idea.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Judgment and 4. Judgment and sovereignty, you're going to take full damage.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll that?
Sure.
That puts me at a 17.
At a 17. That makes it, just barely.
Okay.
All right, Judgment.
The number doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
oh no,
Well,
judgment.
If I took the same damage I took last time, I'm down. So if I'm taking full damage this time, I'm down.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a good point.
But is it like double your hit points? Like you are.
I doubt it. What's your max hit points, Judgment?
69.
So you need to take 138. That's impossible. It's
Oh,
impossible.
okay. Just checking. Just checking.
Also nice.
I know. I don't want to level.
All right. Oh, I did my math wrong. Sorry. 78 plus. So everyone made their saves. The force damage. 78 plus. So it's not 92 points of damage. If you made your save, you take half.
46.
46. Thank you. 4.
DM, I have a question for you. Even though I'm taking some damage and I made the save, do I still roll Constitution or no because I made the save?
Oh, you still. Constitution is based on the damage. It's like. So so you take a quarter damage because you made the save and you had your resistances, right? So you take 23 points of damage. You have to figure out your concentration save based on 23 points of damage.
I'm not. Sorry, I'm not sure how to do that. Or also, I can just I'll figure it out.
Okay, let me know. I think it's like. Is it?
What is it?
Okay, I think Anatoly's got it. Okay, everyone good? Judgment. Anybody else down besides Judgment? Fenris?
Well, but one thing I wanted to say is, Sovereignty has reminded me, and as I've kept forgetting, my AC is actually 25 right now.
The attack still would have hit you, but okay, thanks.
Just as my AC is actually 25 because.
Okay, so again, if you made your save, 26 points of damage, unless you have resistance to
46.
46.
And
Thank you.
23 if you have resistance and major save.
Correct.
For me.
Okay, as the beam swats around, and oh, hold up. Sovereignty and Anatoly. This is my bad here. It really could never hit you guys because you're on top of the head behind it. So you take no damage.
Cool.
Thanks.
So the damage will be redirected to Gary, who I need to do his action, and Mambo.
Yeah, Mamba.
Yeah. So sorry, I need to make a save, judgment. Because it's up to 6 creatures.
All right, Mambo does not make you save.
Okay. Yeah. So he takes the full
92.
92.
Okay, so Mambo is also down.
Okay, Mambo's down. All right, the beam goes, and the beam, as it tries to shoot down towards you two here in front of it, especially you, Fenris, it shoots down and shoots itself in the body as well, so it's going to take some damage as it cuts through. It's almost like a laser beam, like cutting through, injuring itself.
Demon, bleeding goo stuff.
Lots of bleeding goo stuff. But Fenris, you managed to hold on, and that's its turn. So, Des, before you go, because you're up next, did you make the concentration save?
Yeah, I made it. It's
Okay,
good.
awesome.
The wall is still up. Thanks.
I forgot about
Anatoly.
Gary, so I'm going to take Gary's action now.
Great.
He was new, so I didn't have him in my chart. So, Gary's going to move over here and cast Spare the Dying on you. Judgment?
No!
Nice.
Save Mambo!
Save Mambo.
Damn.
I heard that.
That's
He says, get up. The show's not over yet. And then he's going to turn and fire some beams of destructive energy up towards the creature. One of them will shoot... Whoopsies. Towards the top here, at one of the arms, and the chest as well. So they've taken all the arms have taken a significant amount of damage. And that's Gary's turn. So Des, you're up.
Great. So I'm going to, with the Wall of Light, I can launch a beam of radiance from the wall at one creature for 4d8 damage.
Good.
I guess I should roll if I... Yeah. Okay, that hits. So, I guess I should have asked, I guess. Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool, I figured. Come on, big money! Okay. Oh my gosh, so much math. It's 24 points of radiant damage that I'm gonna hit at the things. You said the arms are close to being demolished, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the arm on the bottom right.
Okay, on the bottom right here.
Yep.
All right, how much damage?
What did I say? 24
Oh, sorry. 24
of radiant damage.
of radiant damage. Okay, that's important. All right, 24 points of radiant damage. So the wall coalesces light energy and shoots off a fluctuation of it. And it pierces through. Everything okay?
Yeah, no, I don't know why our backdrop just disappeared.
Okay, it's all a sham.
oh no! Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
the garden.
It pierces through its wrist, and all its hands
That's
and fingers begin to
Not
fall
working.
off.
Here, wait.
Sorry, hold on, Dan. Oh, there we go. Yay!
Nice.
Show's back on.
So
Sorry,
that's-
what?
This hand is effectively destroyed as for dealing damage.
So when this happens, though, the wall shortens by 10 feet.
Okay.
So I'd like to do it. No, I'd like to do it at the top because there's less people up there.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's gonna allow them to start to
They
enter.
might be able to jump around, but we'll get to that on their turn.
There you go.
Anything else, Des, as far as movements, bonus actions?
Yeah. So for my, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna do Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
So this moment, it is the prettiest form of death that ever existed, with the biggest wings and the brightest, whitest hair and the biggest boobs. And there you go. Very quirky. And I'm gonna select. Oh my god, how many people can I pick now?
Big guard.
I'm not
5.
sure I should give inspiration for that, so probably not.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
In a certain way.
No, just 5. I just
Justin, you're
up to
next.
60 feet. Oh, it has to be 60 feet of me. Okay, so I'm gonna pick. It has to be Gary, Mambo, Judgment, the Horde. I don't know if that helps or not. But be within 60 feet. And is Rhea too far?
I mean, it can move. The horde can move farther up it.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yes,
Reach
you
Rhea.
What are you
Okay, so
casting?
Mantle of Inspiration. So they get +5 temporary hit points, and they get their full movement.
Please don't cast that on me.
You don't want it?
I'm unconscious.
No, you're up. I cast Spare the Dying.
That
Yeah,
makes
he
you
cast
stable.
He cast Spare the Dying on you. I'm
Okay,
giving you
That
5.
makes you stable. It doesn't give you hit points.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the one that gives you, that turns you back to 1 hit point. I thought it was Spare the Dying. Sorry. He has a ton of spells, so.
So you just cast the one. We don't know what it is.
Revivify. Let's just go with Revivify. In
Do you
fact,
not
I-
want 5 hit points?
If I'm actually awake, yeah.
You are.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, cool.
Sorry, Spare the Dying. I meant Revivify, the one returns to 1 hit points. Whole bevy of spells, so.
So
yeah.
I'm just saying that I was really concerned about you casting that on me because I would gain 5 temporary hit points, be back up, and then when that spell wears off, instantly die again.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, no. If you're awake, I'm gonna give it to you, Mambo, Gary, the Horde, and Rhea,
And you can all move your full.
and you get your full movement.
Yeah.
Okay, Mamba, you can. Sorry, Justin, you can command your hordes. You are barely awake, and with it at 1 hit point, as your body is singed and crushed and everything.
Just FYI, Mambo is actually still down though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is. So, oh well, never mind then.
He gets up, runs forward, and then dies again.
Oh yeah, he would be awake. Yeah, I think that would work. He'd be like almost like on.
Yeah.
He's already dead, technically, right?
I mean, it's temporary. I don't see how temporary hit points can't function as real hit points.
Yeah, I think.
All right, Mambo's up. He's up, but he's he's just had a steroid injection, so he's just
Mambo, wake up! It's no time to take a nap.
Let's go.
Mambo
Droids.
gets up and he's been crushed. He puts his body part together and can run forward if you want or whatever.
Yep, and I think that's my whole turn.
Okay, Gary rushes forward. Okay. You want to move this undead horde at all, Judgment?
On my turn, yeah.
No, you can move it right now.
They have full movement with Mantle of
Oh,
Inspiration.
well, they might as well start climbing.
You can climb to base of the chest area. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the undead horde skitters up the body of the demon and begins to. Well, they can't attack now, but I'm sure they will soon. So.
Does Mambo want to move?
Does Mama want to move?
No.
Nope.
It's just me, Judgment, and Mambo hanging out.
Hang out on the back line.
Hanging out on the back line.
Okay. Anything else, Des?
I look at Judgment really quickly. Hey, I have like a potion of healing I can give to you as my item interaction. Do you need it? Because I can hand it to you if you don't have one in your inventory.
No, I'll be fine.
Okay. Good luck. And that's my turn.
Good, Mamba.
Judgment, you're up.
Just out of character, I'm saying that the person's not going to let me survive another one of the teams, so.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't really make it. Des is just trying to be nice.
Judgment and Mambo, who's somehow temporarily been jolted awake.
Alright, so my bonus action, I'm going to tell the zombies to feed.
Okay, where? They can currently attack the chest of the creature or go towards an arm if they want.
Just the chest.
Okay, go ahead and it's just how much damage?
50.
Okay, so the undead horde actually gets into the chest of this creature because eating it from the inside out.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And what happens is as they do, the demons begin to fall away, and you see inside almost like a red core. It's almost like a demonic heart, if you will. All right. Anything? Judgment.
All right.
And the arms are going after you, Judgment. So the 3 remaining arms.
All of them?
Yep.
All of them? Oh, judgment is
Well,
over.
They're not going all after judgment. I'm saying they go a turn after judgment.
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were
I'm
saying all three
expecting them all over here.
arms.
But they are heavily wounded. You see, as again, they've been radiant and cut and necrotic and all sorts. So
It doesn't matter. The heart was exposed, so that's the only target now. I'm casting blight on the heart,
okay.
so it needs to make a Constitution save.
All right. That is a nat 20, so it does.
Dare you half my damage?
Sorry.
Hey, you half my damage.
So necrotic energy washes over this strange, almost like crystalline heart in its chest. Necromantic energy. It's like a shadowy, faceless.
Alright, so you halved it, 16 damage.
All right. Hits the core. The core feels the impact. You can see it sort of change from red to glowing orange.
Oh boy.
All right, the hands are going now. So one hand is going to attack you right in the air. It's going to try to swipe at you.
Okay.
That is a hit. No, that is a crit.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I have a lot of dice to double. Give me a second. Oh my god.
You can do it. Go, DM, go.
Someone else narrate for me.
A hush falls amongst the crowd while the dungeon master rolls his dice.
Okay,
What
for
will the dice tell today? What is the fate of our adventurers? Tune in next time to watch them all die. I'm done.
you just came back from your cutting through, and this hand sideswipes you for 168 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
At all?
My narration was correct.
That's fine. I only take half damage, so.
All right, it hits the large spud that gets shattered to the side. It exposes some of the side of the mechanism, and you both get shattered. You know, you and 26 get shoved off to the side, and sirens begin to wail inside. And that's one attack. All right, next attack. The undead horde around his core is going to try to take them out.
Not possible.
It does. It's not possible?
They're inside. He has to attack himself.
He's going to try to swat as many as he can in front of his core. He might take some residual damage. We'll see. Okay. 67 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, well, that's quite a bit of blood.
Okay. Go ahead and calculate that as he smashes the undead critters in his chest. Finally, the last hand comes down. Let's roll this at random here. That is you, Sovereignty, as it tries to facepalm itself to try to get rid of the creatures in its head. And as it does, it crushes through its crown, and the hand manages to land, but as it does so, the hand begins to deteriorate. It is destroyed by its own crown, but you still take damage if it hits.
Nice.
Which it doesn't. So it's not able to quite get there, and the hand is destroyed by its own
Into the stage, into the
incompetence.
Hitting into the spikes.
That's all the arms. So Mambo, you're up.
Wait,
Wasn't it me?
did I get skipped?
Fenners, you got skipped?
Yeah, wait.
I went out.
No.
Yeah, she
I'm
goes
pretty-
after 4.
I go after
Pretty sure-
full.
It's only turn 2, and Fenners used the sunbeam twice.
But
Oh yeah, you're right.
You
You're
haven't
right.
got all the way through yet.
didn't 4 just go? I'm just really confused because the monster goes after.
No, 4 just got hit.
I got hit. I haven't gone.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I thought the same
I
thing.
believe I go before Mambo, right? 'Cause
You
I
do go
heard
before
that.
Mambo. You
So many
go
arms
first.
on the creature. I'm like, what is happening?
No,
That's okay.
Justin,
You're
I thought it was
Okay,
okay.
question DM.
You're post
How,
back.
how far am I from the heart?
You can fly. Oh, can you fly? You can fly. You can fly
I can
there.
fly,
Yeah, with your boots.
but like it's so are we talking 30 feet, 60 feet?
I mean, given like the locations, you could skirt around there at 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm not gonna fly. I'm gonna like kind of poke my sword arm in, and like slide down.
Oh.
So I
Okay,
like
yeah,
jab in and like slide down the monster into the heart.
acrobatics or athletics, Anatoly?
A nat 20. 27.
Oh,
30.
Okay, as you come down, so you as the creature's already sort of very discombobulated, you slash in your arm and you basically like repel down with your arm. It slows you down enough so it's not going to take any damage. And you cut, and you just cut through just varying demon figures and shapes. Cut all the way to the and you're at the core now.
Okay, and I am. It's the 22 to hit for the first sword attack.
That's a hit.
Okay, and from that attack, he's going to take a total of 23 magical slashing damage,
Okay.
plus 5 necrotic damage,
Okay. The heart begins to shatter.
plus 15 radiant damage because I have casted Spirit Shroud as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then the second is a 32 to hit,
Do you get a bonus because you're by sovereignty?
not on damage, but yeah.
That's a hit.
Second's a 32 to hit,
Yep.
takes 14 magical slashing damage,
Okay.
5 necrotic damage, 14 radiant damage,
Okay, 19.
and then
Okay,
I'm going to expend a spell slot to cast Eldritch Smite for 28 force damage.
Oh my god, all right. So you get down, you fall on this heart, which just thumps a little bit as you're on it. And you just take your sword arm, which is bloody with demon guts, and you slice down into it, cutting and jabbing. Okay, and that's your first attack?
No, those were the 2 attacks.
Oh, that's a total Okay, I see. All right.
So total damage should be total damage is like 104 damage, but
Wait. 100? Oh, plus a 20. Yeah, yes. Sorry, I forgot to do that, the force damage. Yes. Okay. All right. That is amazing.
That's awesome.
Unfortunately, you're not quite there. Who's next?
worth it.
Mambo.
Mambo,
Mambo's
finish
up.
him.
He recovers
Mambro.
temporary hit points.
All right.
Mambro, with temporary 5 hit points, finish him.
Finish him, Mambo.
Mambo has to do. Okay.
Mambo can't finish that thing. He didn't have range.
You can fire at longer range at I think at disadvantage.
Well, what Mambo's been doing is taking care of the little demons to the right before they get to us.
Okay.
You know the things that'll eat me if they get a turn?
Up to you. There is a distinct crack in this chest, so it's up to you. You're telling Mambo what to do?
No, but
Oh, okay.
is the whole party yelling Mambo shoot the core?
Apparently.
Yes.
Yes, we're all
The whole
yelling that.
campaign to just see Mambo finishes the big bad, and we did nothing.
All right, so Mambo wants to listen to all of his friends. He will move forward to try to get in like proper range.
Okay, Mambo.
Yep.
It's like one of those like Wild West movies where they take one step at a time, and it's really it really rings out, and there's like silence, and Mambo gets out his pistol.
All right, so after he moves like his move of 30 forward, how far away is the shot?
A chest, 5, 10, 15, 90, which I think you can do, right?
That'd be long range though.
Was that 4?
That should be in his long range increment though.
So yeah, it would shoot at disadvantage.
All right. Well, because you moved, you can only shoot twice instead of 3 times. So, here we go. Okay. 18.
That's it.
Nice. Go, Mambo.
Okay. This is, I suppose, probably the most fitting end. How does Mambo want to finish off the giant big bad evil?
Yes, Mambo.
You did 12 damage.
Yeah, you only need to do 6 more damage.
Yes.
Okay. So what Mambo does,
Kenny, tell us.
Tell us, Kenny.
In retaliation for killing his siblings.
he was plinking off demons to the right, and then suddenly he heard the call of all of his friends. And he pirouetted around, stared up at the demon, took a few steps forward, took steady aim, and pulled the trigger. And then when the demon cracked and started to fall apart, Mambo fell forward onto his face. Silent.
My people need me. Okay, the bullet rings out and it's quiet as you all look. It's almost like in slow motion, like the Matrix. And then through the cracks that Anatoly created, it pierces through, and then nothing. And the heart stops and breaks apart. And then the whole demon begins to, all the different parts of it, there were different demons begin to melt off. It's like the Wicked Witch of the West. Mambo has saved the universe.
We were all pointless.
You were all pointless all along.
This wasn't Sovereignty's story, this was Mambo's.
I wonder if I should have just given this to Anatoly, but no, this is better. This is
No.
Oh no.
No, I did my part. I led the way for Mambo's victory, as we all did.
All right, gives a howling bellow. And again, just melts down the whole part of it. And Mambo has done his job and falls flat of exhaustion. And as it crumbles down, the rest of the horde has already been pushed back by all these forces. And the demons seem to have a bit of some sort of hive mind. And this, at the core, you now know, not seeing it around, was the demon lord Baphomet. Has been destroyed. And the rest of the demons retreat, is turn tail and run back into the portal. Sovereignty, your sword begins to glow and seems to be beckoning you towards the portal.
Ooh. Towards the portal that the demons just went through?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's kind of a bummer. Or maybe you can close it. Never mind. I go towards the portal.
Wait.
Okay.
Close that biatch up.
I start to fly after Sovereignty. I'm gonna fly up.
I'm
over the
being
main-
beckoned.
Okay. You feel the sword wanting to engage.
Oh, the sword's going to engage.
Okay. The rest of you look on as Sovereignty brings up the sword, seems to be shining brighter than ever before, as if the whole power of Celestia or something is enhancing it. And Death's at your side. The sword, as it has its its intelligent
Carve my
weapon.
initials in it.
What's up, Sovereignty?
Can I carve my initials in it?
Sure. You aim it. It guides your hand, and not only does the sword guide your hand, but you instinctually close your eyes, and you feel the presence of Zariel herself. Sort of imagine like a mother helping like her child, right? Do something. In this case, she's guiding your hand towards aiming at the portal, and close your eyes, and the energy coalesces. And a powerful beam of light shoots out in one fell swoop at the portal, erupting it for good.
Let's go!
So that happened.
Sovereignty. You can write an S for Sovereignty with the sword, with the light of the sword. Do it.
It's that cool S from middle school. You know the one.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hold on to the Sovereignty's hand, and then with the light of the sword that she wrote an S, the cool S, I'm gonna do plus D. for death.
And as you do, light fades off near the end.
You realize what you just wrote on that portal?
SD.
ST.
Super.
STD.
Now that
For Sideshow Slashers.
The traveler would love this.
S plus S plus C plus D. STD has defeated the demon horde.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The portal is closed for good. And the rest of the demons are quickly mopped up, the ones that didn't make it in. And your troops, everybody in this army, begin to cheer in jubilation and celebration. Everyone hugging everyone, devils hugging humans, everyone's sort of just crying for joy that finally this threat has been cleansed from the multiverse. And Avernus seems to glow anew. So there was like a great mist that covered it, and that's been lifted. So perhaps it can return to its former glory, maybe.
I gotta find Gary and Mikey, and they both need fist bumps.
I'm going to go find
Mom.
Medic!
Medic.
Elvira, Judgment needs help. I call off into the winds.
Call off into the winds. 4, what'd you say?
But I'm looking for Dr. Cosmia.
Okay.
because of the
And
choice on the
what?
other one.
I wipe like the demon ichor and goo off of me as I crawl out of the remaining corpse
Yeah.
of Baphomet's body. No.
Enris?
I'm going to find my wife.
Okay, all right. She made it out of the, not quite in the gut. She was further off. So you reunite with Rhea, and Des, upon yelling for Silvira, you see one of the archmages wisp down towards Judgment, and she's going to heal you to full Judgment while embracing you.
That's the power of
I was still alive. Poor Mambo.
Silvira doesn't seem to care much about
for Mambo. Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray!
Mambo saved the day, and you all left him dead again.
I'm gonna go run over to Mambo and hoist him up onto my shoulders and yell, hip hip hooray! Hooray!
You're literally waiting.
Hooray!
Anybody give Mambo a potion if you want. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Wait, can he take potions?
Oh no.
No.
Death saving throws, go!
Oh my god. He sacrificed to save everyone.
Judgment, can you save Mambo?
I don't have any healing abilities.
I have spare.
Yeah, do that.
I have spare the dying.
Oh, that'll work.
Oh wait, it has no effect on undead or constructs.
Wait, can I do healing word on him?
Wait.
Nope, that hurts him.
I might be able to help him. Hold on.
Vivify.
I can give him false life.
That won't help him. He needs real life.
What about Revivify?
Can I give him a potion? No, we just said he can't do that.
Revivify would work, yeah. It's any
Yeah, I'll use that. That's
I
fine.
don't know if there's anything else on this spell because it's one of those ones that cuts off and says, "Go look in the book." But I have Raise Dead.
Ha! So a return dead creature you touch to life, providing that it has been dead no longer than 10 days. Yeah, because he doesn't he's undead, but he's actually a creature because of what happened. Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
I hoist Mambo's corpse over to Judgment.
Okay. And together, the true savior of Avernus and the multiverse is resurrected.
For one.
We're going to make
Oh my
sure
gosh.
everybody knows too.
Oh, sorry, for what?
But we're going to make sure everybody in the realms knows who actually saved them too.
There we go.
Mambo
It was Mambo. Don't
Good.
worry, Mambo. I'll
Good.
compose a song for
Undead
you.
and the fallen heroes along the way.
I pull out my flute. Mambo, I wrote a song for you right now. Do you want to hear it?
Oh no.
The
No.
answer is okay. Ready?
No. Oh no.
That's great.
Just for you, Mambo.
I snatch her.
No!
Snap it in half.
Finally.
I wanted to do that for a long time.
Like, stab my
I
flute.
just snapped it in half.
Okay, let it be known through the world that it is time to now kill Anatoly. I'm gonna take the broken part of my flute and try to stab him in the neck with it. I'm being serious. I'm gonna roll for it. What do I do?
Go ahead.
What's his AC?
22.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm gonna use my luck point though. Don't worry. Gonna re-roll that. Damn. Not high enough.
Okay, you do manage to poke him with it, but doesn't seem to be doing much to Anatoly. Okay, at this point, after the shenanigans, 4, you look around, and the rest of you have reconvened sort of together by the euphoria, and already all of the generals, all the main individuals you found on the way that have led the charge here and led their different factions gather together in front of you, all the leaders, if you will. And the amount of power in front of you is overwhelming.
Wow. This is amazing.
So you're saying Mambo is standing in front of us?
Oh,
Well, friends, countrymen, Romans, thank you for helping us restore Elturel, save Avernus, and helping the Sideshow Slashers not be such terrible creatures anymore overall.
Speak for yourself.
Besides Anatoly, he broke my flute. I don't want to talk about it. I need to go speak to a professional about it. It's fine. And we'd like to deeply thank you and tell you that from here on out, anytime you come and see the Sideshow Slashers, we will give you a 10-minute slot on stage to show off your personal talent. After an
what a
audit.
gift.
And a 15% discounted ticket.
Oh, and 15% off of merchandise if you want like a t-shirt with Sovereignty's face on it.
They all sort of look at each other. They're not sure how to take that. And anybody else have anything else to say?
Sovereignty, say something for your troops.
Just like a big thank you, I guess. There's really not like I'm not as good at the words as Des, but the thank you kind of covers the bases, I think.
Okay, after they had looked at themselves, big question marks at Des' statement, Sovereignty, they rallied to you and what you said, and after and with that, they all begin to praise and honor you, basically, at what you've done. They also report their casualties were basically minimal, but the troops were pretty fatigued after the battle. And with that, Duke Ravengard steps forward. Duke Ravengard of Baldur's Gate steps forward. He's visibly covered in blue, purple, demon gore, but seems in pretty good spirits. And he addresses you all. Well done, Sideshow Slashers, and he salutes you, the Baldur's Gate salute. You fought admirably, taking down that beast. The bards will surely sing about this for ages. And I speak, of course, the bravery of your undead comrade. Now,
Yeah, of course.
I speak for everyone here that it was an honor to fight alongside you, Sovereignty and Sideshow Slashers. We have already begun preparations to depart to Avernus. Despite everything, none of us are, of course, truly welcome in hell. And we were all informed by Sovira what happens and what happened to the Hell Riders should we all decide to stay.
Yeah, don't stay. No, like go home. Go home.
At this point, I'm going to do that lame hero thing at the end of the movie where I pull my wife in close, give her a kiss, and I say, I believe I promised you a honeymoon. In a very tropical place. Warm, but not like this.
Fenris, I can't wait. And she kisses you passionately. And
5 kids.
well then, we will not stay, Des. But if or when you return to Baldur's Gate, I want to extend you a permanent home in our city. And perhaps, given what you said, your own theater venue.
What? That would be cool.
For what you've done, of course. And who shall it be for? The Sideshow Slashers? The Sideshow Saviors? Under whose name?
The slashing sideshow saviors.
Oh, cool. It can be like a community space. So like everyone could come and like perform, and they could like do, share their talents with the community. Would be like cool.
Or hear me out. What if it's on a boat? What if we get our own theater on a boat, and then we can sail the boat around and dock it wherever we want, and we have a literal traveling show?
That's cool.
Showboat,
A showboat.
one might say.
We can do dinner
Mambo
theater.
boat, perhaps.
It should be Mambo's Community Theater.
Oh yeah, I like that. Let's name it that. That's cool.
Well then, it will be. Come see me in Baldur's Gate and we will finalize these plans. For now, what would you all do next?
I have a promise to keep to a very beautiful lady. This one. I mean this one right next to me.
Oh yeah. Avernus, are we ever gonna see you and Rhea again?
I'm sure we catch up with you when we come back. I can't hear her.
I don't.
I can't hear you at all.
We can't understand you through the crying. I think.
The squeaky crying is not being picked up on your mic.
Oh, Death says, Avernus, will you write to me?
Every day.
Okay, you better.
Whoa, needy.
I'm great.
Yeah, why don't we all take some time off and meet back up, maybe? I feel like we all probably have earned a little rest.
Sovereignty, you have a decision to make. It is not so easy.
What?
You know that of which I speak.
I don't.
You have been sworn to uphold balance in Avernus. Have you
I
not?
thought that was like in general.
Was that kind of the demon slaying bit?
Well, Sovereignty, if you have to stay, so like, I can stay with you for like ever, if that's cool.
This is
Do I
going
have
to be
to stay
a
in
weird mess.
What for?
Just go to Venice?
You
So
don't
you're
have
gonna
to
make
stay
a weird
in
mess if you stay here that long.
Oh yeah, that's true. How about we just like check in every so often? We can leave some. Gary, are you here?
Gary's looking at your conversation and turns to the side a little bit, as if
Okay.
intentionally avoiding you.
Hello, right over here, buddy. Eyes on me, eyes up here.
What?
Gary, so hear me out. What if Sovereignty's like in charge, but she has like other business to attend to? You know what I'm saying? Like she is, with somebody, whatever. I have to run a theater. We got things to do. So like while we're gone,
Even there, There could be.
Des, listen, I don't
Could
mean
you,
to
like-
interrupt you, but no one rules Avernus right now, and the hour of reckoning is about to happen.
okay. Thank you for your honesty.
So, what you're saying is Gary's now in charge.
No, but I'm
No,
saying
that's not what he's saying.
gird your loins.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
So I think
What did you just say about loans? Gary?
be prepared.
He looks to the side and doesn't answer you.
Sovereignty, I think that means you have to stay. It's your calling. You have to save this realm, or it's really going to hurt the people up there. And all the work we did to save Rhea and her people and Elturel and really everyone in general in Baldur's Gate is going to just kind of go to waste.
Duke Ravengard interrupts for a moment. As he's looking back, he's fidgeting, looking at his tropes. He says, I regret that I cannot help you in this quest, in this squabble. But I, myself, and the other generals here wish you our eternal gratitude and Godspeed for leading our realms to victory in battle against these disgusting demon hordes. We will take our leaves and relieve our army. We will return to our realms. Anything else you wish to have from us?
What do you? I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're good.
Farewell, then. He bows, as do the other, everybody you've met, Oldrak and everybody else leading the charge there, and then begin to head back to their respective armies to leave Avernus post haste. And, okay, Judgment, Anatoly. Constitution saving throw, please.
Yikes. Bye.
+5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Am I still blessed?
No, it's
I'm gonna
because
warn
I
off at
have
this
the
point.
aura.
+5, huh?
It's because I'm so charismatic.
15.
15?
11.
11? Both of you begin to gasp for air. You're dying. And you feel, the rest of you see Judgment, Anatoly, grab their chest, almost like they're having a heart attack, and keel over.
Drama queens. Just,
I'd reply, but I'm dead again.
Anybody want to do mouth to mouth on the cat?
Sylvira, since no one else seems to take action, Sylvira comes over, Judgment puts her hand on your forehead and stabilizes you for a moment. You gasp a breath of air. And she does the same thing for you, Anatoly.
No, don't save him.
And she says, she looks at you, Judgment, both of you. Judgment, have you not finished this?
I am not fully aware of how to finish it yet. I have some plans, but it seems time is short.
With that, the world begins to slowly halt around you. We'll take a short break. See what happens next.
Okay.
Should we continue? Everybody good?
I wouldn't mind grabbing some tea.
Oh, we'll take a short break.
Okay, great.
We'll see what happens. We're back as the world slowed to a halt around you. And you find yourselves, just you six, in this weird stasis bubble. Nothing else around you is moving, except for you two, except for you all. In addition, you're all forced to kneel. You felt this before. There's a very powerful force nearby. Oh, you're shoved to the ground like gravity was 100 times. One knee or two, it's up to you, but you can barely put your head up, and all you can do is talk.
But I'm sitting
That'll work too.
in my mech.
You got out of your mech.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
As a man in luxurious robes and cold eyes appears on a grim yet ornate throne before you. In one hand, he clasps a glass of blood-red wine, which he sips. And he's being fed grapes and fanned by a number of scantily dressed succubi. You know this person to be Asmodeus, the Lord of Nessus, the supreme master of the Nine Hells, a greater deity older than the concept of the world itself. He gets very comfortable. He throws his legs over the side of the throne and smiles at you all, addressing you. Oh, I failed to say there's one more person in here, and that is Gary. The disgusting demons have been banished from my realms, finally. Perhaps one day they will return, but that is neither here nor there. Congratulations are in order, sovereignty. May no one see you any longer just a mere daughter of Zariel, for you have surpassed her in every way.
I feel like we did our own things.
You did, exactly. And to aid you, Lord Gargoth, my recommendation, my commendation for your service in this little sideshow. And you see Gary get a little upset, and he rolls his eyes and crosses his arms away, almost like a rebellious teenager. And Asmodeus looks at you, Anatoly. And you, Anatoly, you have done well protecting my interests and following my orders. Rise and come to my side where you deserve to be.
Yes, my lord. And I
So
walk.
you get up?
And I whisper to Sovereignty. I thought he was dating the Raven Queen.
Yeah, he's been around a little, huh? I don't want to patron shame you, Anatoly, but this seems like a bad choice.
Seems like a very bad choice.
Silence, all of you. The Lord of all hell is speaking.
Oh.
Okay, Anatoly, you're allowed to get up. And you just said you did. So do you want to go over to Asmodeus' side?
Yes, of course.
You're allowed to be at his side, but you are forced to kneel once again.
I kneel.
Okay.
Willingly, gratefully.
He smiles and nods at you. He seems very pleased with himself and with you.
Yikes.
Next, Asmodeus addresses you directly, Sovereignty. Sovereignty, I'm afraid you have a second difficult choice on this fateful eve. You have proven yourself a worthy warrior and leader, no doubt, able to unite armies behind you, to do what needs to be done, a trait which I find so endearing. As such, there is a role that befits you here. Yes, I'm offering you the throne of power to become the archdevil of Avernus in Zariel's stead. For this I have been grooming you since birth. Shed that silly angel's facade and become an immortal devil, the leader of hell's armies, with vast power to rule as you see fit, command the souls of the damned, and conquer.
I called you out when you said you were grooming me, so I think that's done.
Fine. Then you will not take the throne, you forfeit the power. Yes or no?
I don't want it.
I support you, Sovereignty, and whatever you decide.
Thank you, Des.
You're welcome.
A shame. So the trial was your truth after all. What a shame. I mean, you would have had to give up that ugly sword of yours.
Asmodeus, can I make a counterpoint? Since who then would take the throne if she doesn't, is my question. Because I would need to know your backup plan. Because if I don't like the backup plan, then I have some thoughts I would like to share with you. If there's a way we can, a nice dialogue, a back and forth, pros and cons list. Not that I don't support her choice, but I do need to hear what will happen if she, just in case, because we worked really hard to save.
You dare address Asmodeus in this way?
This is a great.
You are lucky to be alive.
She is very forward. That is true.
No, did you
How do you think I survived?
survived what? Oh my God. That's how you survived when you crumbled through I knew it. I knew it was shady. I knew it. You sold your soul to Asmodeus. Okay, you're out of the Sideshow Slashers. I don't like you anymore. I'm very scared. But I would like this dialogue between me and Asmodeus. Thank you very much.
He's right, though. I'm letting you speak for a reason. You'll see why soon enough.
I'm very charismatic. Thank you.
It isn't my first choice. But so be it. Next in line, of course, is Lord Gargoth. You are the inheritor, the next in line for the throne of Avernus. Gargoth. And Gargoth seems very hesitant to talk with Asmodeus, and in fact turns away. And Asmodeus doesn't take that very kindly. Puts up his hand and snaps with just a motion of his hand, snaps Gary's head to attention, and says, and like shames him almost like a bad father would. You would shame your lineage, give up ultimate power to be a god's forsaken, unpaid actor.
You could be paid.
I have a lot of money in my bag right now. I promise we get paid.
And your comments, Gary looks down, Gargoth looks down, and nods to you all, and flies into a rage, somehow defying Asmodeus. He puts up an arm and fires off a projectile suddenly that hits Asmodeus in the jaw, putting him off balance. He then seizes the opportunity, rushes forward, and grabs Asmodeus by the neck while shouting, "This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow. As the night the day, thou cannot be false to any man." Shamlet, Act 1, Scene 3, and breaks his neck.
Oh damn!
He looks at you all
Oh damn! Shots
and says, "Call me Gary, you son of a bitch."
Yes, your name is Gary. It is.
I laugh out of character.
Gary.
Well, you all go to Devon.
I'm waiting for Asmodeus to get back up. And
Oh my gosh, I cast minor illusion, like I'm throwing flowers at
Can't
Gary's
cast any
feet.
spells, Des.
God, man. Okay, Gary, if I could cast minor illusion, I would throw flowers at your feet.
I know you would, Des. And honestly, all of you were an inspiration to me. Especially you, Sovereignty, standing up to Asmodeus like that.
Well,
Perhaps you were a little awkward on the stage, but always acting your heart. And to the rest of you Sideshow Slashers, though our time was short, it was certainly an honor to act alongside you. He bows deeply. Perhaps we shall meet again. Another time, another stage. Parting is such sweet sorrow. And as forepredicted, he closes his eyes, and a beam of darkness pierces through his heart. He smiles one last time, falls to the ground, his eyes lifeless. Asmodeus turns his head almost like the Exorcist kind of thing and puts it back in place and says, "Insolence."
Is Gary?
Of course he's dead. I killed him. Devil dies in Avernus. He dies for good, forever.
You should undo that, just as like a recommendation from me, your powerful warrior.
My lord, shall I silence them for you?
Not yet, Anatoly, because
Briny Anatoly.
I need you to do something first, since Sovereignty will not give up the sword, nor take the throne, and Gargoth is dead. Anatoly, rise and kneel before me.
I do as he says.
Asmodeus summons a stone contract in front of you, and you feel blood begin to dribble from your finger, your index finger. Sign, Anatoly, and I will pronounce you Archduke of Avernus, no longer a prince. And it is a role I know in which you will serve me well.
Does that make you the leader of Avernus?
With one fell stroke, I sign the contract.
Very well done. Very well done. You shall be the next Archduke of Avernus, Anatoly. However, before you ascend the throne and receive the full power of an archdevil, There's one task I need you to take care of. Do you know what that is?
I have an idea,
Good.
but I do not assume to know the greatness of your will, my lord.
Oh, please.
This is what I like to hear. Now, you and your friends must kill Archon. Under the protections of the Queen Tiamat and this blood war that has raged, distracting our forces, he has managed to almost finish her unbinding. Should she be freed, the multiverse will know worse fate than that of demons. Go with your companions. And despite your differences, I know you want to do the right thing and save the world. For many of your fates are at stake here, are they not?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah. Please speak to us.
Yes, I have 2 questions for you. The first is actually an amendment. I don't know if I consider myself Anatoly's friend anymore, so I need to not be using that language. And second, if we do this, then if we kill Lord Archon, which is very, possible because we are who we are, but it's very scary, I would like something in return, which is to bring Gary back to life. Thank you very much. If not, we are not doing it, and good luck killing Archon without us.
I will give you something.
No. It has to be what I said.
No.
That's what I need.
It has to be what I said, Des. I will give you something for completing this task. I will. It will benefit you greatly. But Gary and his insolence.
And what would you give us?
A prize. A prize of your choosing, each and every one of you.
I choose Gary. Being alive.
That's my patience, Sovereignty. You are in my realm. I can end all your lives now.
Fine, we'll do it.
Good.
Anyone else want to speak up?
Guess not.
Well then. You have caused me enough stress. I must bathe in some souls for a while. Now, be gone. And bubble shatters, and you're back in Avernus.
Boom.
I would like to attack Anatoly.
I also would like to do that. I would like us to all roll initiative.
Okay. Who else would like to roll initiative?
I would like to headbutt him.
Okay. Roll initiative.
That's a lot of initiative incoming.
Okay. Just know, you all know this. If Anatoly dies, Judgment dies.
Oh, crap.
So attack him all you want.
No. All right, I'm done.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're ready to die for it, Judgment, then I'll roll.
There's more than one way to do this. So I have a 19 for my initiative.
Okay.
Well,
That will
Judgment made the call then.
Time to roll initiative if you want to join the fight.
22.
Okay. 4, 22. Judgment. What's your initiative? 19?
Yeah, 19.
Okay. Who's
Des,
next?
20.
Des is 20. Who am I missing here?
3.
Okay, and Anatoly 3. Anyone else want to fight? Sovereign to you as well?
13. I just wanted to hit him once.
Okay. Sovereignty 13. Fenris.
I'm not doing it.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Ray is holding me back. I'm not doing it.
All right. So Vyra is going on Anatoly's side.
Interesting. Ooh, uh-oh.
And as you ready your weapon, Silvirus says, who's the only one there standing. Everyone else seems to have already retreated with the troops. Silvirus stayed.
He knows that if Anatoly dies, that he dies.
Silvirus says, Judgment, what are you doing? I fought so that you could live. Please, I will fight against you so you may save yourself.
Oh, fight you so you can save yourself. Oh man, all I did was roll for initiative. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna kill him. All I'm doing is casting Dominate Person.
Okay.
I don't even have a weapon drawn, just FYI.
Okay, 4, you're up.
I walk up Anatoly and I smack him upside the head with an appropriate amount of force.
Okay, like to do damage or?
No, as in like a you butt head.
All right.
Smack upside the head.
What?
Just a smack upside the head.
Okay, roll the hit.
Just so I'm upset. Oops. What is my melee hit? So, 24.
Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Okay, you get smacked inside the head is the first action. Then 4, I assume you step to the side.
How much damage do I take?
1.
Anatoly, you've made bad choices. And I just walk away.
Okay, Judgment, you're up.
Thanks for making this more difficult for. Alright, Anatoly. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Counterspell, bitch.
Well, who wants to counterspell Anatoly's counterspell?
Alright, so you get to make a.
You do that for?
I can't, but isn't that a reaction?
I can't. I'm out of spell slots.
Oh.
That's my last spell slot before I have to get into my Mystic Arcanum.
It doesn't matter because it's above 3rd level, so you still have to make a save.
Okay, cool. The DC equals
10 plus the spell's level.
So 50.
okay, 10 plus the spell's level.
The 5th level spell.
I'm watching him. Don't worry.
This is a
Wisdom.
15.
okay. I made it.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Judgment, any bonus action or movement?
No.
Okay, Des.
Okay, I'm very hot with you, Anatoly, right now because I'm very upset because you're kind of the reason that Gary died. And he was really hot. I have to consider becoming the Archduke of Avernus, which is not clearly good. So you also took Sovereignty's job. Anyway, so Des is just talking. And what she wants to, what I'm going to try to do, I don't know if this will be possible or not, is with my, so my bonus action, I'm going to drink the last potion I have of Hill Giant Strength.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get really big and large and strong.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out of my bag just like my rope and try to tie him up. Like bind his hands basically.
Okay, that's opposing either acrobatics or athletics check.
So how do I do that then?
You roll, and he does too.
You roll your
acrobatics or athletics, you said?
Yep.
What'd you get?
23.
I'm going to use a luck point. So 16. What'd you get?
23.
16 plus, I win.
Okay.
How did you get? Whoa.
16. I rolled an 8 plus 8 for acrobatics. I expelled a luck point, so I get to roll another d20. I got a 13. So I got higher than you.
Gotcha.
All right, so Des manages to wrangle up Anatoly.
Okay.
So basically, tie his hands and his feet and kind of, so basically makes in his hands to his feet, basically. So he has to sit, basically.
Okay.
Okay, so we really need to talk about what's going to happen here. Because you're now my prisoner.
You
Forever.
can add both of the 20s, the d20s. Is that how that works?
What?
Do you get to roll the d20 again as if it's advantage, or you get to add both of the d20s?
I get to roll a d20 and like add that dice.
You
I
add is that how that works? A luck
Yes,
point?
Kyle, why are you asking this as if I've never used it? I rolled an 8 plus 8 for acrobatics, which is 16, plus a 13, which
Okay.
is higher than your roll.
Oh.
You're my partner.
Okay.
When you make an attack, roll an ability check, a saving throw, you spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You choose to spend one of the. I don't think you add them though.
Yes. That's how
I
I've
don't
been
think that's-
doing it.
I don't think that's right. I think it's basically like advantage. You get to re-roll the d20.
Yeah, I think you just get to reroll these. I don't see anything regarding adding the point.
So 13 plus 8 is only 21. Did that beat Anatoly?
No, it doesn't. I had a
doesn't beat me
20.
then.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can you can use ability after the original roll before the outcome is revealed. You choose which of the d20 is to use. Yeah, you have to choose which one to use. So yeah, you didn't do
No,
that.
I didn't make it then. All right, whatever.
Okay, so Anatoly slips out of your grasp. All right, that's your turn, Des. So Vyra is up and casts a field of anti-magic on Anatoly, so no spells can affect him going forward. All right, Sovereignty, you're up.
Make me do this the hard way now, huh?
I was trying to wrap him up so we didn't have to actually kill him, but it's fine.
Does that mean
Yeah.
he can't use magic either?
No,
You don't
we
know that. Could be in or out only. You never know.
I really don't know.
Sovereignty, you're up.
Yeah. Well, now I feel weird about hitting you because you're tied up. But
Oh, he's not.
I'm not.
oh, you're not. Oh,
He got out.
I feel less weird about hitting you. I pull out
Hit me,
the
let's go.
feather. I pull out the feather from Zariel.
Okay.
Does it give me any answers?
Give you any answers? Oh, all right. Oh wait, there's no insight check. So let's do a. Give me a wisdom check at advantage.
12. That's a worse one. So 17.
17. The feather glows, but not towards Anatoly. Its radiance beats down towards Gary.
Oh,
Towards Gary's body.
Yes.
Stab Gary with a feather.
Yeah, tickle him with the feather.
yeah, I just sort of do this.
Use your action to. Okay. All right. So you're gonna use your feather, just a wish action on Gary.
Oh, well,
Oh,
Yes.
well, yeah, I guess I am, sure. Yeah.
Right.
guess so.
Well then, so the golden feather begins to disintegrate and fall and dissipate into Gary's body. They're standing over, and everything you wish for, you feel it come into reality, and a soft glow overtakes Gary, and his devil features. His wings, his horns, his armor, his blue-gray skin, all that begins to erode completely. And in his place,
Angel Gary.
Hot angel Gary.
Angel Gary, is the guise of, it seems like, a human.
Still hot.
He's a human who's, because of celestial power, he's been dressed in this white and gold robes, celestial white and gold robes. And his emerald eyes shoot open, and he gasps for air.
I did it.
Gary.
Says, yes, I'm Gary. Well, Gargonth, what's
Welcome
going
back.
on? I thought I died.
You did.
Why are you all fighting? Okay, to summarize very quickly, you were very valiant and brave, stood up to Asmodeus, and you were like, absolutely not, I'm gonna kill you. You stabbed his neck, but then it didn't work. So he killed you. And then Anatoly basically signed his name over in blood and kind of like betrayed us, and now he's, can you not hear me? Man. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we can hear.
Oh, so
Oh,
he
I thought you were telling me that you couldn't hear me. That's so funny. And so anyways, he signed his name over in blood, so now he's like the ruler of Avernus, and we aren't a huge fan of that. But if we kill Anatoly, then Judgment also dies. So this is Silvira. I think you already know. So she's defending Anatoly, only to save Judgment, though. So we don't really know what to do.
And Sovereignty was
And
very
we missed
saddened by your
you.
passing.
Yeah, what he said.
That is quite a predicament, and I do remember most of it, actually. Suffered a blow to the chest, but that's gone, so who do I thank? Sovereignty, right? I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, he gets up and dusts himself off. Well then, this was me back when I was human.
Nice. I see why you were a famous actor.
Ah, thank you. When I was human, I was actually not an actor, but I appreciate that, Des.
Oh.
But should I back off here until you finish your squabbling?
No, because I'm tired. I don't have many spell slots. I don't really have any left, so.
Yeah, that doesn't really fill the power void like I was thinking it might. So, I mean, we're glad you're back.
Well, thank you. But listen, don't blame Anatoly. It's not his fault. I decided not to take the throne and go against Asmodeus, which, well.
Can I do something?
Sure.
Can I take an action?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's not aggressive towards somebody else.
Yeah, I'm not going to attack him now, but I'm.
Yeah, no, I won't either.
Okay.
I already landed the most important blow of the entire
Yeah.
series.
That's
You
correct.
did. You did.
The blow of insight and wisdom.
Okay. Let's see here. Judgment? I would like to have a conversation in private. Would you open your tiny hut?
That's a thing.
Quick.
Is that a yes or a no?
A very long, distrustful silence. I'll create the hut.
Okay. Everybody get into the hut.
I thought you
Wait,
wanted to
everybody?
Get into the hut!
Okay, fine. We'll get into the hut.
This isn't like a one-on-one conversation if everybody gets in the hut.
You misunderstood what I said when I said private. Get into the hut!
Okay, we'll get into the hut.
Wait, Gary says, well, what about me? I'm no longer a devil. You've resurrected me as a human.
You are still a
You
side.
can come too, Gary. Get in the hut.
Okay, I'm on your side. All right, and he goes in as well. All right, you are now in the tiny hut. It's a little jam-packed, but you're all there.
I make sure that Gary and Sovereignty get to sit together.
My beloved Sideshow Slashers.
Choose your words wisely.
My beloved Sideshow Slashers. I asked for Judgment to open the hut for a layer of protection that will likely not work, but worth a shot. After defeating the demon horde alongside of you, do you really think that I would be so cruel as to go against all of you?
Is this a rhetorical question, or would you like an answer?
It was rhetorical.
Okay, I'll shut up.
In the time you've known me, how many patrons have I had?
No, dude, a lot.
3?
That
3
would be
patrons. I have sworn my fealty to 3 patrons. And have I upheld my oaths to any of them? What would make you think that I give a flying kit and caboodle, as we say in Barovia, about this Asmodeus guy? I mean, he is ruler of the underworld and whatever, but, like, come on. I like power. You know this about me. And one day I'm sure it will catch up with me. Whether it's Asmodeus or Tiamat or Archon or some other greater deity. But for now, I just figured I take what he gives me and I keep on fighting.
That does sound like you.
At this point, I would like to interrupt, and since at this point I am still shifted, I will go over to Anatoly before he can react, grab him by the shirt, and hoist him up to my face. And say, "You lie to me again, and all of Barovia will see your head on a pike."
That is fair enough, Fenris.
Oh yeah. Okay, Fenris.
I know that I have done
So
much to gain your distrust. I understand if you keep this kitty on a short leash. But I would like to go kick some Tiamat ass together. If for nothing more
Not Tiamat, it's Archon.
than one last time. Well, by defeating Archon, we're essentially shutting Tiamat up into his, her.
And I look back at Anatoly and say, "Short leash, consider yourself collared."
Yeah. What she said.
4?
Yes. Wouldn't it be useful to have a member of the Sideshow Slashers be the ruler of hell as well?
I mean, he all calls himself Prince. What's the difference in calling
Oh,
him?
it will be king now. Let me be very clear about that.
Prince Archduke Anatoly.
Archduke,
It's Archduke.
Prince, Archduke, king, whatever, but something bigger.
Anatoly, because you took the brunt of this, it does not fall on sovereignty now. So she and I don't have to stay here after we deal with Archon.
This is correct.
So
And truth
I
be told,
should-
ruling over hell does not sound like the worst gig for me. I think I would be well suited for it.
You'd probably be better at it than me, I gotta say.
I think you're right.
that's probably fair. Okay, I'm glad we had this nice talk. This was very good, team.
Tears in Shadowfell. Worth giving shot.
All right, so Sideshow Slashers. So it sounds like we got one last big bad to kill.
I lean over and I provide Anatoly a head pat.
A what?
A head pat.
Oh.
He's in a head bash.
You are not so bad.
Oh, I'm bad.
He's bad.
Bad. But for
it
now,
happens to
it helps
work out
us.
in your favor.
It helps us right now. Okay.
I agree. He's not so bad.
Friendship is important.
He is
Clear.
useful bad.
I think this is the cats have 9 lives things. That's why he can have 9 patrons or whatever.
There you go. No, he's 8
One
patrons.
life for each of the patrons.
Well, that's wonderful. I hate to say that I cannot fight. I am just a human now. So I'll probably return to where? Baldur's Gate. I can oversee the theater venue.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yes, he's our first subcontractor.
Artistic director
Yes.
Gary.
No.
Artistic director Gary.
Artistic director and business manager too. 'Cause I don't want to deal with all the numbers. So
And
you do
you
that.
all still trust me after I was trapped in that shield, and you still don't know why.
Oh yeah, what did you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
now
can
you
tell us what you did.
Because you saved my life, Sovereignty, I'm glad to tell you.
It was a dark and stormy night.
It was a dark and stormy night. And this takes place some time ago. I became a devil, as most do. In my youth, I lied, cheated, stole. I was a bit of a philanderer. Ended in a bad way, knife through the chest. Very tragic, as it were. Being naturally charming and handsome, I made my way to the ranks of the devils, becoming next in line for the throne of Avernus. How about that? But I found my passion lay elsewhere, not for bureaucracy, but rather for the stage. That's where I met her, Yanel, an angel in the audience, both figuratively and literally. We fell in love, but the love between an angel and a devil, well, that had to remain hidden.
before you star-crossed lovers.
Yes, perhaps. Yet, for some, there was jealousy. Yanel's twin sister caught wind of this. She sequestered Yanel and with some powerful disguise magics tricked me to telling her the truth. She then told her father, a major god of Celestia, who sent a host of Empyreans to capture me. Asmodeus, of course, did not want anything to do with Celestia and allowed me to be sealed away within the shield under the purview of Zariel. Perhaps I can find Yanel again, but who knows? Anyway, that's my terribly idiotic story.
I trust you way more after hearing that. No, that's very cool. Extremely good. You should write that down for our first performance when we get out of here.
Hey, Sovereign.
That should be our first play.
Maybe we can play it until Yanel sees it, and we can
Love in the
repaint it.
time of angels.
At this point, I'm dispelling the tiny hut and storming off to the tormentor.
Love in the time of angels. Okay, Gary, we're commissioning you for our first piece. So start writing. Bye-bye.
Judgment, it's not a tormentor anymore.
Euphoria.
Judgments, will you do the honors of returning us home?
Yes,
I already left. You
I
can't
have a
speak.
promise to keep.
So, who's going to fight Archon? Is that your question, Anatoly, basically?
No, I meant, can he get us out of Avernus so that we can fight Archon? Oh, wait, no,
Archon's
Archon's still
in
in Avernus. Oh my god, I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to go fight his death hand.
Oh, well then I'll have to turn to Ray and say, I guess that promise is gonna have to wait a little longer.
Perhaps Fenris, but I'm not feeling so well. I think perhaps I should wait for you.
I think so too. You deserve to rest, my love.
Okay. And Silvira looks at both of them, looks at Judgment walking away, is unsure what to do. Says, all right, perhaps I will take you both home. And
Judgment, you're not going to fight Archon?
No, she's taking Gary and
Ray,
Oh, Gary. I'm sorry. I thought she was saying judge. She was taking judgment. Oh, sorry. Yes,
humans
taking
who are
Gary.
getting corrupted by hell, so they stop getting corrupted.
Got it.
We're already too far gone.
Rhea, thank you for all of your help. Go lead your people into this new chapter of peace.
Rhea salutes you in the Hell Rider salute, and Silvira casts a planar portal spell, and she's whisked away back to Elturel, waiting for you, Fenris. And then Gary bows one more time. Thank you all. Until next time, and good luck. Please survive so we may all act together perhaps once more.
Don't
Goodbye,
start my
Gary.
business or I will end you. Also, if that's what you were thinking.
Will do, Sovereignty.
Okay.
And then he bows, and as he does, Silvira whisks him away as well. Silvira turns to all of you and says, I will be joining you. I do not want judgment to err from this path.
Great. Cool. I'm aboard.
Okay,
Help with an archmage seems useful.
probably.
Where's Dr. Cosmia?
Okay, so Dr. Cosmia, at this point, looks like she did not disperse. Like, you already see the rest of the troops already kind of portaling home in their respective realms. But now that all the commotion sort of dying down, you spot Dr. Cosmia over by your war machine, your celestial war machine.
Where's the spud?
It's right there too.
Okay.
All right, you all head over to the Euphoria.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Okay.
As we're walking, I grab onto Sovereignty's shoulder. Hey, Sovereignty.
Hey,
I think you did the right thing.
thank you. I was not sure for just like a real long time there.
I think so. I think that way Anatoly can just do it, and like if something bad happens to him, then like who cares? You know what I mean? But at least that way you can live your life freely.
Yeah. We should probably address the fact that you were willing to stay in hell though forever, imprisoned with me, and that was very nice, I thought.
Yeah, I was telling the truth. But also,
we could do like the forever part in not hell.
The not hell sounds a lot better.
Cool. Yeah, let's like deal with Archon and then cool.
Yeah, true. We could die first, so we probably should just.
But after.
Yeah, after.
Okay, cool. And Des is like
Cute.
no longer. She's just bright red. Her hair is red now.
Everything is red.
Okay, at that point,
She holds out her hand to Sovereignty, and it's just the blush has spread her whole face.
I like the idea of a changeling that's like a chameleon when they have emotions.
Yep.
that is awesome.
Oh yeah, Sovereignty takes her hand.
Cool.
All right, you walk off into the sunset towards the Euphoria. 26 and Dr. Cosby waiting for you there as everyone else enters the Euphoria.
Doctor, were you able to fix him?
Of course I was able to fix it, 4. Come on. What do you take me for? Haha.
Both of them.
Both of them?
The Spud and the Euphoria.
Job's done.
I had every confidence.
So, I can't help him over here, but you'll be taking down Archon the Cruel, you will?
Yeah, he needs to be removed.
That he does. So, take the Spud, my little Tato, and fight on.
Very well, Mother.
And once you've seen that through, we'll see you back at home.
Have you rebuilt?
I have not yet, but I will.
This sounds good. 26, will you be continuing with us?
26 looks at you and shakes her head. I'm sorry, 4. I need to go and help Mother rebuild.
This is fine. We will see you again.
And I will be waiting for you. My heart, well, my soul flutters.
I see.
I don't understand it, but I hope to see you soon, 4.
You will. Once we have dealt with the Archon.
All right. And they both take the leave. Sorry, you guys want to say anything else?
I said bye, 26.
Okay. She
Bye, Dr.
waves
Tasma.
fervently at everybody. It's a wide smile, and Silvira sends them to their respective home as well, in the middle of the ocean. In an island in the middle of the ocean.
Yes, there is actually land there.
Okay.
What land?
Yes. All right, 4. You take the Spud, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Cosme, set it up, or you can pilot it by your own, by yourself, whatever. At this point.
I load it up into the cargo bay.
Okay. It does sort of fit. You can compact it, sort of like in a fetal sort of position. It'll come down on its. Okay. And you exit out. Judgment. You get a phone call. Well, you receive the message spell. Clearly, because of your arcane knowledge, it's a message spell. 25 words or less.
Great service down here.
That whole is Verizon. That whole thing, and you hear Professor Vaxir on send you a message. You can reply, but it has to be 25 words or less. It says, Dr. Z, unshackled Bell's undead horde, waiting and ready for your command. Ouch! Also my back. And please come get me.
So,
My reply is, we'll be there shortly.
Outfits.
that's way less than 25 words.
Yeah. Okay. So, any last chit chat you want to do? Or is it kind of like just awkward, tense silence?
Awkward, tense silence as we drive off into the sunset.
I think anticipating our next. Well, Sideshow Slashers. I would have played us a little ditty on my flute, but Anatoly broke it. So I guess I will sing.
Des, can I see your flute?
Yeah, I had him as my flute.
4. Can you cast mending on her flute?
That's very kind.
I never learned that.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
I'll fix it. and I will try to fix it with whatever garbage you get in your starter bag.
I will learn mending and I will fix this flute for you, Des.
Thank you.
I would like to inform you all that I know mending, but I will not do it.
Nice. All right. If I can hand out inspiration, I'll be doing that in droves this episode. What I will say, that was incredible. Just incredible.
It just ends with me holding the broken flute.
Yeah, and fades to black. So, you all head to the post-finale, the epilogue, taking down Archon to perhaps save Judgment and Anatoly, and save their souls from complete annihilation or equivalent. And you have an army at your back. The Judgment has requested a huge, unbelievably huge army of undead.
We're gonna need them.
Which will probably help you storm that tower, Archon's tower. So we leave that for next time. The Sideshow Slashers.
Woo! Let's go, everybody! Smack that like button. Thank you for following along.
Congratulations, Dr. DM, for all your hard work.
Woo! Yeah, let's go.
And you all, spectacular. Right here.
It's really
right
lovely,
in the heart.
guys.
Right in the heart. Okay, see you guys next time for the epilogue.
Like that like button, ring that notification bell, subscribe, check out our Discord, check out our Instagram. Woo! Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
And then Archon next time.